How I lost over 130 million coins but gained a Terminator. Seems pretty strange, but we're going to take a look at how I did it today. You might be thinking, Nitros, how on earth did you lose over 100 million coins? It's a good question. Well, long-time viewers of the channel will know when I say that I'm going to be doing a long-term investment, it never usually goes, well, to plan. And other than when I accidentally bought a 10 mil Midas staff for over 100 million coins, this is probably my biggest loss to date. So I'm sure you all remember a few weeks ago when the Juju Nons went from happy to sad. And what I mean by that is the fact that you now need Ender Slayer 5 in order to use the Juju shortbow rather than 3. Unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you're all aware. And of course at that point there was no such thing as the end update. And also even if you didn't have the requirement, you could still quite freely use the Juju shortbow in dungeons. Hence the price dropped, but not too much. Now of course, me being the brainy specimen that I am, I thought it was a good idea to invest in Juju shortbows at that point. Thinking back on it, that was a stupid idea. Like I even said in one of my videos that it was inevitable that they were finally going to patch the fact that you don't need the Ender Slayer requirement to actually use the bow in dungeons, like it was going to get fixed. And that would obviously lead to the price of the bow going down. Couple that with the new Dragon shortbow, granted it's not dungeonizable and it's obviously not as good, still a good alternative if you want to use it for outside of dungeons. So it now has more competition too. The price of this bow is absolutely on its backside, and to be honest it will probably work its way up to become more expensive in the future, but at the moment I need coins. As you can see here, 24 days ago should I say, I went on a bit of a spree where I invested in some Juju shortbows, and look at the prices I bought them for. It doesn't take a genius to realise that I've already lost a lot of coins, but I think I bought 13. All of these bows added up to around about 225 million, varying in different soul eater. So yeah, let's see the damage. So I've already listed all of my Juju shortbows, all 13, 11 of the 13 have sold, and as you can see I've only sold 11 and I've only got 75 mil back, which is bad. The only two that are left waiting to sell are these two Soul Eater 5 ones, which are around about 13.5 mil each. And when these two have sold, that takes me up to just shy of 95 million coins, which means I've lost 130 mil in about 25 days. Now just like my Jerry Box investment all those months ago, that was a famous loss. I should probably stop investing. I also had an instance where I invested in Xiaomits when they were pretty much at the peak as well. That wasn't the greatest investment either. So you might be thinking, Nitros, that's okay. I mean, we've got to the bottom of how you lost that 100 million coins, or 130 mil should I say. But that's not it. How do you get the Terminator? It's a good question, and yeah, I guess we might as well start. But before we do, as you all know, we're getting pretty close to YouTube rank, and we need to keep up the plugging game. It's time to plug as always. And that's because at the moment, we're actually trying to beat the population of San Marino with subscribers. Now, the population of San Marino is around about that of YouTube rank. Now the plan is to actually visit San Marino in a video if we get to YouTube rank. We'll be able to claim that we have more subscribers than the population of the whole country, which would be insane. What I'm trying to say is make sure you are subscribed to the channel, it would help out a lot. Anyway, back to the video. Yeah, the Terminator. Now after I made my legendary Juju shortbow investment, I was on around about 60 million coins. I decided I was going to get back into auction house flipping, so I made a decent amount of profit. Probably around about 40 mil in a couple of days, which is not too bad. Flipped a few Living Daggers, aspects of the Dragons, Necron, Storm, Wither Boots, Tiger Pets. Not too many flips really. But I did focus more on quality over quantity, I guess, with the flips. Not too bad at all for a part-time AH flipper. Anyway, from there I was only on around about 100 mil, and at the moment, for a decent Terminator, it's around about 580 mil, so yeah, we've still got quite a long way to go. And as you can see, I'm currently sitting on 487 mil, so something's happened in between. Now, I'd like to say that this 350 million coins or so was appeared through sheer hard work, grinding the game, and absolute magnificent intuition. Isn't quite the case. You know when like YouTubers stream and some people want to give them items, or maybe sometimes coins, you know? Yeah. Let's take a look. I think. Yeah, well, one sec. This guy's just put 300 mil in.
Goddamn, he knows.
Debated.
Yeah, I'm gonna get baited so bad. Wait, what? Huh? You just gave me 300 mil.
Wait, what?
Wait a second, what? And very generously, this person donated even more items to me so I could sell them. Best money making method. Yeah. Now, I actually collected all of my other Jujus that I'd sold, now just waiting on these two Soul Eater 5 ones. I didn't realise I didn't actually have my mic on while recording those clips. Nevertheless, we've actually gone ahead and we've got our Shadow Fury listed because I just don't use it. His coin's wasted if I don't sell it. We just need to wait it out, I guess. But in the meantime, I've done things like collecting minions, doing my experimentation table, and just hasn't quite cut it. As you can see, we need an extra like 13 mil, so what can we do? Well, we could, I don't know, maybe get a loan of some sort, if I could even type, man. Yeah, this is my, it's my sister. Okay, I believe you've got some coins for me then. I need 13 mil to get this bread. I don't know if you're able to provide that or not. What's the plan? It's the verdict. So you're just gonna trade it to me.
I'm expecting interest back.
How much interest are we talking? Could you accept? Thanks, man. I'll go and buy Terminator now. How much interest do you want?
15 mil.
15 mil interest?
No.
Oh. I was going to say that's like over 100%. It's like a Wonga loan. Okay, I get it. Well, thanks. So I guess that it means that it's just about time to buy this Terminator. Here it is, just the one that I wanted. 580 mil. It's a deal. There we go, boys. So I guess we better do a little damage test. What is that? 51k, that's not great. Really not too good. Yeah, the joke's on you. That was the Dragon Shortbow. The Terminator I can't even use yet. You hear that? I'm clicking but nothing's happening. May or may not still need 70k Enderman Slayer XP, which is going to take a while, over 100 runs. Having said that, buying this Terminator now gives me an actual incentive to grind Enderman Slayer. And before I didn't really have too much of an incentive other than I want to use a Terminator. But now I have one. Makes it that little bit more real, I guess. Having said that, just take a look at the stats, okay? Number one, I feel like I've got a decent deal. This one's Fuming Potatoed. It's got Art of War on it, 5-starred, Recombobulated, Solidified, Overflow 5. Pretty much everything that you'd want except Power 7, which isn't really too important, to be honest. To be honest, I probably should have bought this a little bit earlier because they've only just fixed that you can't use this in dungeons without the requirement, which is a bit annoying. Now, there's going to be some people in the comments that are probably saying, oh, you just contraband carried, which is fair enough. I mean, most of the money that I've got from this to actually be able to buy the Terminator is contraband. I've got a Hyperion through mainly contraband. At the same time, I did 4 flipping series where I flipped to a Juju Shortbow, Terminator, Hyperion and a Doctor Space Helmet and give all the coins away. Well, not only the coins, the actual items. So to be honest, if I hadn't give those away, I mean, you know, I would have them anyway. So to the people that I'm probably going to start crying, I'd probably say pipe down. I mean, it's just mad because bad. Skill issue on your side, LXD. The fact that I've just said XD out loud makes me cringe a little bit. Anyway, there will be a follow-up to this video coming when I actually get to Enderman Slayer 7, which will hopefully not be too long, he says. From there, I'll be able to show off my absolute and complete and utter superior dungeoneering skills in Master Mode, even though I can't really properly do Floor 7, which is a little bit embarrassing. Also, I just want to say that this video has been a complete and utter pain to record just because of the server, and it looks like updates are coming out pretty frequently at the moment. The Garden update looks sort of imminent, and I really hope that they sort this connection issue out first before they decide to bring another update out, because for a lot of players the game's unplayable. Like, just simply to record that like 30-second clip where my sister gave me the coins to buy the Terminator, it probably took us about 15 minutes, which is just like, it shouldn't. I've had so many comments of people saying like, how are you even playing the game at the moment? And I guess, to be honest, in comparison to other people, maybe the proxy server helps. It's not too laggy, but it's just bad. It's enough to put people off playing the game, and that is what it's doing at the moment, which is just so annoying considering there's such a good update that's just come out. Anyway, regardless of that, I hope you all have enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.